This guy, Tommy G. I don't know how he gets these people to like sign up for this. Yeah, they're cool. I'm gonna play this one then. Because I don't know, yeah. So this is an actual hacker. Like I've seen this guy get videos before with like scammers, car thieves. Like he had one with the biggest car thief in all of America. Crazy. He used to be with gangs. Like this shit nuts. I mean, the positive out of it. All right, hacker. I'm curious, cause shit. My shit. Have you guys ever been hacked? I've been hacked. Feel me? I lost damn near everything. They were getting into accounts that had authenticators on them. I was cooked for like a week. But you know, we brought it back. I think hopefully. My only fear when that happened is that, bro, there could legitimately be someone out there that is playing my identity. You know what I mean? That's kind of scary. It's kind of scary when you really think about it. It's like with all the information he had, he could like realistically just be me, that's nuts. I once went onto an NHL 14 coin generator and gave them my account info and was confused why I didn't have free coins. I gave some my social security number for some Skittles. Shit, Skittles are good, but what? What? I actually bought coins back in the day, but I didn't get scammed, bro. I got hit with one of those. I got one hit with the fucking. I didn't get scammed in how I was trying to remember what it is though. I think it was like I think it was one of those trade ones. Hey, trade me this card and I'll trade you this one back. The fuck?
Massive Chinese hack into phone systems right here in the U.S.
New details tonight on what's being called one of the worst cyber.
She put this on TikTok of an actual 14-year-old girl giving their SIN or SSN for Lulu leggings.
Hacks in history, with federal officials revealing they've been investigating China for months.
U.S. officials today went public with new details about a massive and ongoing Chinese hack of multiple U.S. telecom companies.
Nah, I had no clue until now.
Tommy G was hacked by Ryan.
You know the hack I always remember back in the day? The Xbox fucking live servers going down. There's always that same like group of people. What were they called? Do you guys know? It was always the same fucking group of people every Christmas that would knock down the Xbox live servers. And it's like, damn, I'm just trying to play. Without fail, they'd knock those shits down though. I don't know what they were called.
What? I'll do it again, watch.
Anonymous? No. They had like a goofy name.
You used to sign up for the most things.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, we're not showing that one. Yeah.
You can buy an organ online?
I mean, essentially, yeah. I got this text message from my friend's wife. It was a website that was on the clear web, and it was talking about people that were, you know, really interested in children in a horrible way. So I started to take things into my own hands.
Hackers are these sort of cyber gangsters out there, not with a Glock, but with a computer. And with just a keyboard, they have the power to do things like take your social security number, crash the websites of major companies, leak state secrets, and spy on you.
But do you think we'll ever get to the point where, how do I word this question? That an AI starts doing the negative things that a hacker would, where they tried to use your info for bad? You feel me? Think we'll ever get to that point? The guy in the video works to take down a bunch of. I see. I feel like that's possible because, bro, if you think about it, the AIs are getting more and more intelligent very fast. Very fast.
Hackers engage in cyber warfare.
Because what was it, like not even 2 years ago? These shits were slow. We're not that smart. No, but someday a massive security breach will happen that'll damage a lot of people due to progression of technology. Yeah, most likely. I saw this one anime where the AI robots took over the world. I'm scared it'll be real. It's gonna be like Detroit Become Human, which you played eventually. Yeah, true. You did say I was gonna play that. It's on the list too. I will play that.
That is, when one nation's hackers attack an enemy government, the damage can be catastrophic. For example, in 2023, it was revealed in a secret White House meeting that Chinese hackers had gained the ability to shut down dozens of U.S. ports, power grids, and other infrastructure targets. With that type of power, hackers might be the single greatest threat to our national security. Today, we sit down with America.
Talking about China, China's had the greatest PR run over the last couple of days because of that TikTok app. Chinese people look like the nicest people on earth right now. People just share their dogs, their cats. Like it's a vibe. That's why you say thank you to ChatGPT after you're done with them. Wait, done with him, her, something? I mean, yeah, I guess. ChatGPT not gonna remember you though. Let's be honest. It remembers the email. You change your email, you're done.
America's top hacker, Brian Montgomery. A man you may have seen on podcasts like The Sean Ryan Show or Valuetainment. He's ranked #1 on hacker leaderboard TryHackMe, and he uses his skills to ethically hack and help bust international sex trafficking rings.
This is the guy you're talking about, right?
Us his powers in action. Let's get right into it.
It's fire. So, maybe I'll explain it. I was gonna say, did he start off as a bad guy and then was like, let me actually use my ability to be a good guy?
Potentially dangerous.
Yeah, hacker leaderboard's nuts.
a hacker, which kind of sounds unlikely that they could be dangerous, but these guys have the power to topple nation states
The devices the government can
information or exposing government secrets. They have the power to take your information and steal your money. If they want to be diabolical,
I mean, he like
a hacker is a very powerful.
an essential part at this point.
I have some bad news.
If they show his face,
Yeah.
can't
I
they just
already
get
got
some
into your
hitman and kill him?
mainframe and I have
Yeah.
everything.
Take it all.
But I'm assuming like,
How are you?
Pretty good.
What is a hacker?
I don't know, because this showed his fucking garage too. So maybe I don't know, fucking know.
A hacker, so my explanation of a hacker is somebody that has the ability to think in a way where they're looking at a device or they're looking at an object.
I think there's one about if you accidentally connect to a Wi-Fi or Bluetooth connection, he could use some tiny device to just take. Damn, that's
And they don't look at it for what its capabilities are out of the box or what people may interpret it to do. They're going to try to modify it to do something that it wasn't originally designed to do. I think it's more of a mentality. I think that you are like a YouTube hacker. In my brain, I think that if you found a way that a thumbnail works in a specific case or a title works, or
I see what he's saying.
switch the title every 3 days and that ramps up your views, that's hacking. You're using a system that's not
You're cracking the
designed
code
to work that way, and you're abusing the system for your benefit.
There's different kinds of hacking. Who is that?
This thing is pretty dope right here.
Yeah.
That's a
Casually hidden under a pillow.
most air guns will leak air if you leave air in them. Well, this thing, you pop a CO2 cartridge in it. Oh shoot! These balls in there.
What are they called? The pellets, like the pepper spray pellets.
Yeah, we're here for the
but these got
hacks,
pepper
man.
spray and tear gas. I'm not like a defense.
This
type
is
of
like a
guy,
charging
but I
box that you plug
definitely,
in the wall,
I
and if you
definitely
charge
like
your
to
phone
have
with it, you can
stuff
take it.
ready.
So you've been publicly known as a hacker.
Yeah, how long he's been doing this
Did
shit
you ever
for?
get targeted yourself by
That's a
other
fact,
hackers?
bro.
Yes. So basically, I became the administrator
Okay,
of a
wait,
forum
okay.
called Digital
See.
Gangster, and a guy didn't
Yeah.
like that. His name was Zyrix. He didn't like that I became the administrator, and he used an IP relay service to reach out to my local police department when I lived in Pennsylvania.
Why not a real gun? So some mobster, he would be dead. I mean, he probably got a real gun, bro. He's just not showing it.
And he used an IP relay service to reach out to my local police department when I lived in Pennsylvania. Said that I had bombs strapped to
Oh.
the windows, I had people tied up in chairs, I
Oh.
had people dead, all kinds of horrible things. I remember the exact number. 86 police officers showed up at my house,
Oh my.
SWAT team, everybody was there. So I was at serious risk of being shot or someone in my family being shot.
This is
and one of the
crazy.
cops there knew me. So he ran into the house first and was like, "Ryan, is everything okay?" And I'm like, yeah, everything's
Bro, he's so lucky when the cops knew him. He's so lucky. He's probably less strapped than Moist Critical. Yeah, that guy got an arsenal. So I wouldn't be surprised.
good. What do you mean? Because I didn't know this was coming. I had no idea. They did catch the one guy after one dude was murdered. I could bring him up. He was calling in bomb threats and SWATs, and he was doing it as a service for people that he didn't know. But you want to see his face? Yeah, serial swatter Tyler Barris sentenced to 20 years for death of Kansas man shot by police. That's a SWAT face if I've ever seen.
It was crazy. Yeah, 20 years. And you know how nuts it is that streamers get swatted like it's nothing? Not as much anymore, but there was like maybe a couple of years ago, bro, streamers getting swatted all the time. What is wrong with people? Just because they think it's funny.
One.
My brother had a little bit of a similar origin story to you as far as he was about 9 years old, 10 years old, got
Yeah.
a computer, and he would just be in his room, like taking it apart, fixing it.
Yeah.
Then he started doing low.
Look at what people do when they have a computer when they're young. Instead, what do? We played Minecraft Survival. These guys are making careers out of having a computer when they're young. We're playing Minecraft. We're shooting guns. You know what I mean? Like, we picked the wrong dead path, bro.
Low-level hacks, like I would just go into his room and he'd be like looking through security cameras of different
Minecraft
I don't know where, like,
sports?
just finding ways into that. He was an early adopter of the Silk Road.
Oh, really?
For those of you that don't know, you'd be amazed at what people are selling on the online black markets. Organs, drugs, weapons, and more. One of the early and most famous online black markets was called the Silk Road. It started in 2011 by a man named Ross Albrecht, and he created the site on the premise of individual freedom and voluntary exchange. About 70% of what was sold on the site were drugs like mushrooms, DMT, and marijuana, but the Silk Road also offered things like fake IDs and forged artwork. I myself partook in the herbs shipped to my house that a family member purchased on the site using Bitcoin. Eventually, Ross was caught by the FBI and handed a controversial sentence of double life plus 40 years, a sentence typically reserved for a serial killer or a mafia boss. Additionally, the Fed seized over $1 billion of Bitcoin. Libertarians and other advocates of individual freedom hope Trump will pardon Ross during his second term. But as it stands now, he has spent nearly 10 years in the United States Penitentiary in Tucson, Arizona. He told me about Bitcoin when it was like $12 a coin.
Okay, all right, so 2013, 14.
Yes,
yep.
I wish I had followed his advice.
Yeah, I've been in there as long as that, about 2012, maybe 2000.
Bro, like because he knew about this shit because he was like studying certain things, and now he probably rich too, bro.
2011, but 2012.
Oh, and
damn, bro.
Yeah, I have one tattooed on me. I mean,
do you think it actually is the currency of the future from a hacker?
Ooh, I actually want to hear his answer because this isn't a very. These people are very intelligent, bro.
I genuinely believe it's a currency of the future for many reasons. I mean, you see what the politicians are saying, or one of the major ones is saying about it being the new gold, basically, like the new foundation of our currency.
What can a hacker do
Interesting.
to take your information or to take your money?
If I was on the bad side right now, if I was a black hat hacker, the first thing that I would do is go to that recent data breach. It was called the National Public Data Breach, which had roughly 3 billion rows of data in it. There's only 300 million Americans. And I would be using that database to get your social, all your previous addresses. I'd start to...
There was a data breach of 3. How many people? How does this happen? Shit, our shit was probably in there too. All of us in here. Once no one cares about online currency, that's worth nothing. My thing with the online currency thing, I mean, I don't think there's a point where no one ever cares, because I feel like that people thought that like 2 years ago. When it slowly started dying down a little bit, people are like, okay, yeah, this wave gone, and I was back again. You know what I mean? But my thing is, if it's gonna be a currency, surely the value of Bitcoin can't be that high. Because if it's gonna be a globally used currency, everyone can't access something that's worth that much, right? Obviously, you can buy a fraction of it, but 1 Bitcoin is too much. Everything you put online never gets deleted. So yeah, 1 data breach and 1 bad hacker, GG. Yeah, we're all cooked.
Million Americans. And I would be using that database to get your social.
My philosophy always when it comes to those kind of things is, hey, they're not coming after me. They're going after Tyler Ninja Blevins. I'm chilling.
All your previous addresses. I'd start to find your family members based on the information in that database. Apply for some credit cards, try to get some products online, maybe use some finance companies online to buy some products, ship them to a virtual address, like a burner address. That's where I would start.
Before we go any further, I gotta let you know about something very special Ryan is offering for everyone that watches this video. He owns a company called Pentester, and it's a best-in-class cybersecurity service. One of the things he does is erase your digital footprint. Remember, just
hold up. Anyone needs their digital footprint erased.
Recently in the news, there was a data breach of nearly 3 billion people. Chances are your shit is leaked. And getting Ryan to help you with cybersecurity is like getting Tiger Woods to help you with golf. It's a no-brainer.
This is such a good business by this guy. This is so smart, but damn, is it probably expensive.
Just look at how sophisticated this service is. It shows you where your passwords, social security numbers, addresses, even credit card numbers are leaked on the dark web.
As soon as I get off stream, the first thing I do, I'm gonna go through those.
Family member you add to the plan, and to all viewers of this video, Ryan has given you a 15% discount if you use code TommyG. Link is in my pinned comments. I highly, highly recommend you use this service. And now, folks, back to the video.
Go drop him like a sub or something. It's cool. See you later, bet.
Dark web?
Yeah, well, there's a lot of marketplaces on the dark web.
Can you show us what they look like?
Oh, yeah.
Ooh, yeah, I actually want to see this. How does the dark web work? How do you access it? I can't just Google dark web. I'm there. You know what I mean?
I'm just going to look it up as if I've never seen it.
You got like different PC?
I don't know.
Different software?
Good ones right now.
Or browser. What does that mean?
Because that's where you can buy people's credit cards. That's where you can buy guns. That's where you can buy...
Yeah, I know that. People be buying credit cards off that shit.
Buy almost anything, right?
Yeah.
You can buy an organ online.
I mean, essentially, yeah. I mean, there's a lot of different services that claim you can buy a lot of things. So I know for sure, guns, drugs.
How do they acquire that organ?
Children, some adults.
Literally buy humans online.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, it's pretty bad.
So you.
Tor is a browser. A lot of dark market web browsers. So it's like Google Chrome for the dark market.
Fight child trafficking. How do you go about doing that?
I got this text message from my friend's wife. Okay. It was a website that was on the clear web, and it was talking about people that were really interested in children in a horrible way, which is like the nicest way I can put that. The goal was to just DDoS their website, which is a very simple, basic attack to just hold their server down. And I knew I could pull that off bare minimum. And
which is basically crashing their website?
Yeah. I was able to exfiltrate all of their users and their entire database. Then digging deeper into that database, I found there were 4 other databases that they had backed up from previous websites. The first user in the database was an administrator, and he was a politician that ran for Congress twice in Virginia named Nathan Larson.
One of the first guys that Ryan busted was a wannabe politician named Nathan Larson. The repulsive things this man did are too vile to describe on YouTube, but let's just say he was a PDF file advocate and ran a website that catered to other sick adults like himself. Ryan eventually got enough evidence of Nathan's actions that even O.J. Simpson.
Yo, shout out this guy though, bro. Not O.J. Simpson. Shout out I forget his name already. The guy we're talking about right now. That's like solving all this shit.
Sick adults like himself. Ryan eventually.
Yeah, Ryan, I think is his name is. Yeah, he actually
got
cooking.
enough evidence of Nathan's actions that even O.J.
Like, it's a good guy right here.
Simpson wouldn't have been able to beat the case, but for some reason, both law enforcement and media decided to ignore it. Thankfully, karma found Nathan and he later perished in prison. Furthermore, this incident opened Ryan's eyes to the evil things happening online. He realized there were kids out there that needed protection, and this launched Ryan out.
No, if this guy had bad intentions, it'd be fucking over. But I think he's okay. My thing is, I think he's made it farther than these other people because he has good intentions. You know what I mean?
Onto a path that would lead to many, many PDF files being brought to justice.
I talked to 11 different reporters. They all were very excited to run this story. I had it in detail. All 11 of them came back to me individually and told me that their legal team was not willing to run it in various ways. And then 6 months later, he got arrested in Denver, Colorado with a 12-year-old girl. You know, that broke my heart. It really genuinely did, because I felt like something could have been done about that. Until I started catching them locally around here with a friend, a professional MMA fighter, Dustin Scrappy Lampros. It worked out, and it got the word out there to people that this is a real issue.
Should we be concerned about the power of the Chinese and the infiltration they have in this country?
I think that it's a legitimate concern, yeah. Cyber attacks, I think it's going to be, if not already, the modern warfare. China has some seriously crazy hackers, and they're very powerful.
As we were in the middle of editing this video,
Is he, when it comes to the hacker leaderboard, is he #1 in America or #1 in the world? He's ranked 1 for a reason, like Moose the chosen one. Muda, yeah.
a cyber attack occurred, and what's being
Muda
called a
shit funny.
major breach.
Chinese
state-sponsored hackers were apparently able to infiltrate the U.S. Treasury cloud storage and steal documents at will. The Chinese have, of course, denied the allegations, but between Chinese cyber attacks and the unusual drone and weather balloon activities, it seems like the Chinese are testing us, leading me to wonder.
Yeah, because I was gonna say, I feel like the Chinese hackers are probably ridiculous.
Comes to the world of cyber warfare, who has the upper hand, us or them?
Most people will recognize this as
It's
a
not us,
garage
it's just
door
him, bro.
opener. It's pretty straightforward. Opens and closes a garage, and my garage door is a
How can I be Chinese to get these unlimited buffs?
rolling code system. So every time you hit the button,
You got a
it sends
Lambo?
a different code. Like the old school ones had these things called dip switches, and that would be a static code that always stayed the same. And if you captured that signal, it would always work. So I'm gonna take the rolling code from this garage door clicker, which is gonna put it out of
Bro, I feel
sync.
like showing his
I'm gonna
car
have
was not
forever
smart,
access
but
to my
whatever.
garage door by
He
just
probably know what
clicking
he
this
doing.
button. So if I hit frequency analyzer, I figure out what frequency this is. It says 390, right? Bring it to 390, and then I'm gonna hit it again. And you see how it just says security plus here? So if I save this, well, I'll just keep it up for now. So hold this so you know I'm not using anything. I hit send, garage is closing, hit it again, opening, hit it again. So now,
Yeah, he got the
every single
Batman who
time
just
I
shows the
have
closest
forever
door.
access to this garage, but now, Tommy, you hit the button and show that it's not gonna work. It's the left button. You have to click it as many times as I click this to get it back in sync. There you go. So now it's back in
Interesting.
sync with this. So that is a rolling code that changes every time, but now the flipper is in sync with the garage. Everybody's got a garage door with an entrance to their house, and how many of you keep that door locked? I'm sure not many.
To see if his tactic
Do you guys keep your garage door? We always keep ours locked. I feel like it'd be dumb not to, just in case. This is Bruce. I don't got a garage. There.
really work,
That's what I'm saying. No door staying unlocked, bro. I feel like that's crazy.
we took him to the Pompano Beach Hood to see him in action at a barber shop off of MLK Drive. Is this your first time hacking in the hood?
No, I grew up around the hood, but I mean, it'd be my first time around a bunch of random people just trying to show them things. I don't know. We'll see.
Sir, do you want to see what this guy has in his backpack? He's got
That sounds.
some
This thing right here looks like a radio, right?
Yeah, sure.
I can find airplanes with that. I can open a car with that. I could open
You
your
guys
garage.
want to see
your
some
house.
wild shit?
An airplane is crazy.
What's up, brother? So he's one of the top computer hackers in the country. What's up,
Designer.
man?
Yeah,
So he's got some
designer.
shit.
Man, I'm Ryan. Nice to meet you. You can grab a credit card through a wallet. I can show that too. Yeah, so.
Oh, I'm curious
you know,
about
I don't know if
this.
that's RFID blocking or not, but let's say it wasn't. So you would just go up to somebody, and then boom, there's his whole credit card number.
Oh, that.
Nah.
We'll blur that. We'll blur that.
Yeah.
I can't really tell what he just did. I'm not gonna lie, because it was very blurred.
Both sides of the story.
Yeah.
I'm assuming he used like his device.
Why
or
are you a good hacker when there's more money and, you feel me, non-ethical hacking, whatever
So
you
that's
Good question. But I think he just got a good soul.
a good question. I did both sides. I was on both sides.
Okay, so he was a bad hacker at first. Okay,
And
okay.
I found out that being on the right side, I do make a lot more money. So
Ooh.
honestly, so owning a cybersecurity company, doing things like
Okay, that's the part. Yeah. Okay, turning it into a business is how he makes more money. But if he hadn't actually gone, if he wasn't like smart enough to like turn it into a business and do other things with it, he'd probably make less money.
I'm able to hack banks, I'm able to hack governments, I'm able to hack, Walmart,
Crazy.
NASA, Amazon, Uber. They're gonna pay way bigger, man.
To clarify, what Ryan is referring to is called white hat hacking. These are good hackers that companies can hire to test their cybersecurity so they can expose the openings in their system
Yeah.
and make their security tighter. So yes, you can get paid to ethically hack major companies. So what the hell is this?
So this is called a hack RF. These things are wild. Without it's like a radio. Like obviously, the best way I can explain it is it's a radio that has a range from like really, really low to really, really high. So
whatever he was saying to his baby mom in the car, you heard it?
I mean, it depends on how they were
Some
talking.
Mission Impossible shit, bro.
So let's look. So right here we can look at airplanes.
I see one over there.
Yeah, I'm pulling a lot more than one. So you see, we got
There's a website for hackers where companies post their concerns. If you saw them, you get this. That's kind of fire. But that's also smart on the company's parts too.
all these different planes.
Get
These
ahead.
are their call signs. That's what the air
Like Shopify and Spotify and all of them will solve this issue with their security and will pay you big. That's
plane
fire.
is. Like the one. These are planes in the sky right
Holy
now near
shit,
us.
bro.
So if I
Y'all
click
People gotta become hackers, bro. And for the good reasons, not the bad ones though.
this, like the one. These are planes in the sky right
Holy
near
shit,
us.
bro.
So if I
Y'all
click
seeing
one,
this, bro?
so if I click one of these, it tells me, look, that's a JetBlue flight. We're seeing its actual altitude, and its exact position on the
What?
GPS moving right now. Their speed,
That's
and we can click and watch it
crazy.
on the map.
But like, what's something bad you could do with this?
Yeah,
Alright,
wait,
so
what?
let's do. You got a key fob on you?
Shit. Like car keys?
Yeah, that's fine. All right, hit the lock button on there. You see that pop up?
What the hell?
Wait, you got a Crest, so that's the same car keys I have.
Click it again, you'll see it pop up again.
So it's like a signal.
Yeah, so I'm capturing that signal. I don't know if it's on exactly the right frequency, but every time you click it, you'll see that line pop up. And I could be saving that, and as long as you're far enough away from your car, that code will work in the future, and I can go unlock
You
your
can
car.
unlock my car
Exactly.
and steal it.
Yeah, exactly. Later
So
on-
for example,
Yeah.
if I get out the car right here, say for example, I'm going into this house
Yep.
and I go lock my car like everybody else does, you
Yeah,
know,
yeah.
before they leave their car somewhere. All you have to do is be standing right here and capture that signal, and as soon as I walk in that door, you could drive off with my
That's,
shit.
not drive off, but definitely open your doors.
Okay.
I mean, you want to see one more thing?
All right,
What
yeah.
does
That's
this look like?
nuts.
A charger.
Charger, yeah.
Yeah, feel it. Tell me this is no different than.
It's just a
I
char-
put this orange thing on there just
Oh, this is shit you were talking about, Peep?
so I know. That's how good it is.
This looks like my speaker charger that I use in the bathroom.
Yeah, but I'll tell you that is very dangerous. What you have in your hand
What
right
is
there.
it?
What can I do?
What is
So
it?
our government, the NSA, had a version of that was $20,000 for one cable.
20,000?
Yep, and I have a friend that started making these cables, and they have computers in them. There's an entire computer
In there.
In there, and when I plug it in, if you want to use your phone, I'll do it. But I can do my own phone. I can make it type at 800 characters per second.
Let's do it for the
What the-
content.
All right,
You have to look into my baby's eyes and promise not to take
800 characters a second?
I won't take it. So now, if I go to Wi-Fi here, OMG now comes up. So now it's your phone's powering that cord.
So this right here is the actual network that's coming from.
That from the cable. And then now I'm waiting for it to assign an IP address, which you'll see that happen. It'll be .1.4 when it does. Just give it a second. I'm just gonna hit this button. Oh, you got, and then it's gonna.
Tommy G was hacked by Ryan Montgomery.
What the
What?
I'll do it again.
hell?
Watch.
Damn.
See how fast that types?
And he's doing this from, you doing this from
Yeah, I
your
can do it.
phone.
Watch. I can do it from over here. clear it out. Make sure it's clear. Tell me when you're ready. You ready?
Yeah, nah. All the way over there.
Next, I have
Nuts.
my friend, Florida
Nuts.
rapper J Dirty pull up,
Damn, I thought it was gonna be Kodak. Come on, man.
and he takes us into his favorite barbershop to up the ante and see what Ryan is capable of in a live situation.
Kodak's mind would be fucking blown, bruh.
Good to see you. How are you?
I'm good. What's happening? What's up, my boy?
Good to see you.
Yeah, you know it for sure. This your boy Jay Dirty, but I stay clean sometime.
All right.
So Jay,
Yeah.
meet Ryan.
What's happening, Ryan?
What's up, man? Yeah, we'll do it.
Have you ever met a computer hacker before?
Nah, I ain't never met one.
This guy can do some crazy shit.
Yeah, I seen him on the thing, but he did for the good, though.
I guess
Sometimes,
you wanna show him
only
some
sometimes,
gadgets to
though.
see what you can do.
Yeah, so I mean, I don't know where to start. I don't want to.
You got any way you can make that short motherfucker taller?
Yeah. You know, we can do something basic first. I mean, we can do the TV. I could do it right out off the mirror.
Do it.
Yeah.
Out the mirror. What you doing out the mirror?
I'll turn the TVs up. I'm gonna turn them all the way up.
Y'all know who that is?
We ass money problem, big dog.
What?
No, so, you so,
Turn it off. Let me turn that volume down. Yeah, let me turn it down.
Hey,
so
if
it don't
he
play.
hacks you, you guys are gonna call the feds, right?
So yeah, this is just controlling them. Let's see if I can turn that air conditioner off.
You guys are gonna call the feds. Air conditioner? Come on, man. This is like harmless shit, but what the hell? If you wanted to be a nuisance and you had one of these things, you could be a fucking menace. Just go around to like random shops, just turn up the volume, turn up the AC.
Oh, it's off. There
Yeah,
it
like
goes.
what the?
You ever seen anyone do anything like this before?
Nah, man.
So this right here is gonna.
Why is this so? What the fuck's he about to do?
I don't know what that means.
Because I start talking about gangs, bro. You don't know that?
So if I turn this on though,
Is this Zopon certified?
The mic went out, too.
This is a fucking EMP?
yeah, there's nothing I can do about that.
Yeah, I think it's an EMP. Yep, we got it, bro. We got it. Yes, sir.
Now it's back on.
His servers got taken out. Their servers got taken out.
Oh my god.
My servers got taken out.
Look,
Did he
I
take your
got it
servers
back.
out?
Nah, I'm back on.
You're back on, but he did take you out? This man's like a goddamn terrorist, huh?
Yeah.
Now, that is the most, bro. You just walk around, you go to a fucking random store, EMP.
You also have a
people that do
service
that
that
shit.
can protect people from getting hacked, right?
So it's preventative. So what happens is you enter your identity into the platform, like your name, your email, your phone number, your address, everything you possibly can give to us. We'll identify everything that's out there on the dark web on you and your emails and passwords, social security numbers, credit cards, everything about you, and we'll show it all on your dashboard. And then we'll see where all that data is in public record, and we'll remove it from all the public records, record locations possible.
To all viewers of this episode, you actually get a discount to get this, to make you safe on the web. I mean, this is like, okay, if Tiger Woods was teaching golf lessons, that's the equivalent of this guy with computer security. I mean, it's a no-brainer. For one final test, I bring Ryan to my Airbnb, and he shows in a brilliant way how someone you let in your house, let's say it's a repairman or a friend of a friend, can easily start to crack your passwords or even know whether you're home or not. Here's what he did.
And this is unbelievable. So there's going to be a network called Doombright. You see that? So if I click Doombright, now I'm connected to this light bulb right here. What this thing did is as soon as I screwed this in here and plugged it into power, which this could be in the bathroom, this could be in a bedroom, no one's going to detect this light bulb. It's not only connected to Wi-Fi, it's capturing all of the traffic, even though it doesn't have the password. From this light bulb, I can determine, let's say I know that this one right here is an iPhone. If that disappears, I know you're not home anymore. So then I can come in the house. All I need to do is get this light bulb in. What do you think about that?
To me, what strikes me is just, I mean, that's what I think is amazing about a hacker, is how subtle things can be. That you have no idea that anything is going on.
If people want to they want to just, get inspired in the cybersecurity space, I would recommend starting with the Sean Ryan show. Obviously, my Instagram and TikTok, but mostly
mil,
Instagram
damn.
is where I post the most.
Makes
and
sense.
I put out little clips like this gadget does this, or be careful of this. And if you know, I don't teach people how to do things in those videos, but I show you what that, the concept. And if you want to learn about it, then you're more than capable of learning on your own. But I just make a point to not teach people how to commit crimes. I just want them to know that they
definitely should not.
All right, folks. So that was an inside look.
He has
into the world of
he has a
hacking.
dangerous amount of
Stay
information.
safe out there. Do yourself a favor. Click that link in the description.
Good ass
And
video
make sure
though.
your footprint is scrubbed. Whether it's bad actors out there, or the government, or someone in between looking into you. Stay clean. I'll see you guys next week. Peace.
I love this guy. I love this guy's videos, man. Very entertaining. But what did that say then? Looking for connections to Cat Williams and Dana White. Okay, why is he gonna try doing with them? Curious.
Yeah. It's been a long time since I seen you, but I found out I don't need you. That can't even reach you. That can't even reach you. City to meet you. We moving lady, but keeping it cool.